Alright. Hello and welcome to Robbie's Lobby Hobby of Gaming, where I will be playing more Final Fantasy VII.
I'm gonna take 7 off you for sure.
Make him feel it!
Hell yeah! That's what I like to see.
Wow, Aerith, you really gotta get up close and personal to see that?
Right? There's... Heard through the grapevine the mine was shutting down. Yeah, I hear you.
Makes me feel safe.
I
Ready?
get to control this by
Now
myself.
let's get a move on.
Do us a favor and scram.
I was there. God, it just felt so real. Yeah, no honest work.
You think we like some of the doc stuff ought to help?
Am I not able to teleport?
The best way to make tracks is on Chocoback. Chocobos for rent right here, folks.
Whoa! I'm in the presence of a wheelie master.
Make
Grab a materia pop and give your taste buds a magical infusion. Tour Costa del Sol in style with our wheelies.
This gorgeous beach is the crown jewel of Costa del Sol's many tourist attractions.
You're the one who got into it with that Shinra scientist.
Oh wow, it is you!
I'm Fran.
And I'm Naomi.
Name's
Your name
Yona.
backwards as I mode.
And we would like to hire you for a job. Interested?
That depends.
It's simple. Girl and boy go on a date. Easy peasy, right?
A date? The three of us are designers for Costa del Sol's premier fashion boutique.
For our next line, we're thinking something sexy. Perfect for the beach, the bar, or in the boudoir.
But creatively speaking, it's been a struggle. We've been racking our brains forever, and the showcase is basically now.
It's do or die, and we don't want to kill our careers. That's where you come in. We want to see a real couple on a date, for inspiration.
Well, sound like a good gig?
Hojo, as in that Shinra guy?
We were just doing the mayor a favor. That's all.
And if we're being honest, we figured it couldn't hurt to butter up a company bigwig. We got a business to run.
Because we can tell you like your women assertive.
And since we're all about strong, confident
She has the same eye
ladies,
color I do.
we
Not her.
thought, ka-ching!
I thought that was Yuffie.
One look at you and we knew. That
Fran.
woman's not afraid to take what she wants.
Fran and I pretty much have like
Maybe?
the brightest blue eye color.
I'd like to think so.
We knew you would. And so,
We've already planned the perfect date for lovebirds like you. Get rowdy and run wild.
Be ready to swashbuckle at Pirates Rampage. This is going to be your best date yet. We'll make sure of it.
Oh my god, now what?
This is one of the stranger jobs you've accepted.
Still a job. I'll take the lead.
Hey, I can help. I'll make this date our best yet.
We could just keep it simple.
And what's a simple date in your world?
I heard they opened
Like-
invitations.
A walk?
Across rooftops, perhaps?
Sure.
Ah, memories.
Look who it is. So, are you ready to aim and fire?
Do I
Do
have to play
well,
this crap
and you
again?
might just land a bullet.
18,000 points.
Go, go! Sweet! You did it! Wow! Great job!
Oh, so close.
Accuracy.
Nice one! Great job! You did it! Sweet!
What was that?
Wow! Nice one! You did it!
I'll never be able to
Aw.
hit him because I can't aim that well.
Great job! Wow! You did it!
Oh, I got the. Oh, wait, what?
Nice one! Great job!
What? I didn't get 18,000 points, or did I
Nice
get
one.
18,000 points? I only got 10,000 points.
You got this. Wow! Nice one. You did it. Sweet. Great job. You did it. Nice one. Wow. Nice one. Sweet. Great job. You did it. Awesome.
Got him. I don't know how, but I did.
You got this. Great job. Nice one. Great job. Wow. Sweet.
What happened there? My gun didn't want to fire. Okay. I almost have it.
Wow. You did it. Nice one. Great job. Wow. You did it.
I actually got all the puppies.
Sweet. Nice one. You did it.
I don't understand how I missed him.
Great job. Wow. Oh, someone's confident. Great job. Sweet.
I did it. I got the abyssal collar.
Wow, look at
I
that
did.
score. Those were some... Ugh, got me right through the heart. The cat.
You know, the secret is to aim for the head, not the heart.
She never once took her eyes off her man. And the way she stared at him, the score didn't matter. Thanks, cuties. That was just what I needed. I'll head back, now that the creative juices are flowing again. You two, however, still have a date to finish. Go find Naomi at Run Wild.
Oh no.
I wonder what the girls have next on the agenda for us.
One of our most
More cheap date ideas?
Oh, lighten up. We're trying to enjoy ourselves.
Trying to get paid.
You're no fun at...
Why does it do that? I don't press any other button. Why does it do that?
all today. Well, for the
Hey, how
record,
about an
I
order or
am
two?
treating this as a date.
I wish you wouldn't,
Why?
Step right
because
up. We've got
I'm
the
no
best
romantic.
selection.
Believe me, someone took their sweet time.
What game?
Run Wild, of course. Not hard to guess. Are you ready to...
No, I'm not.
All right. Wish me...
You do know this is...
People are technically animals too.
Wrong.
What? I really can't...
No, but your pet can.
Though I take umbrage with that nomenclature, I'm happy to offer my assistance.
Red's got this.
Well, I guess we'll just have to be the cheer squad. Give me an R, give me an E, give me a D!
He's a dog. God, I hate these controls. Seriously, do people actually test? Because it really seems like they don't. Oh, is it because I have to go by the numbers? Is that it? Come on! It was right there at the angle. Hi, Wolf Boy. God, I hate this crap. Let's see, like, where are we off to? We're definitely off to a back. Come on, man! I don't know why you needed 1,000 TNT. You wanted to blow your friend up? You wanted to show him or her no mercy? Like Goose and Boots? This is such bullcrap! I need 2,500. See, like, I don't understand. This is literally just like when I play pool. Got a nice, clean shot, and it just goes AWOL elsewhere. That's why I hate games like this. Okay, like, I did that. Blue, blue, blue. Oh, nice, nice. Or black, shoot right here, right? I did not shoot it that way! Come on, are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Oh, I'll have to get to you when I can. Apparently I can't do anything during this minigame. Oh, I can pause it. It's Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Oh my god, I jumped! What the hell's the jump button? How does that even happen? See, look. I was right there in front of the ball. Well, unfortunately, I have a 4K, 8K monitor, so everyone trying to watch me play this game is going to be very difficult until it gets released for the computer. Until then, I'm just streaming what I can and cannot do. This has to be right here. Oh. I don't blame you. First, under 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Of course, that would be it. Remember, this is the remake. This is from the original 1997 one.
I am quick on my feet.
The three of us should go. I'm watching. That's it.
I need to get back to the Yorda's at the stables for the final part of your date. So what are you waiting for? Get those tushies on a chocobo.
I want to play tag.
Wonder what sort of design the girls are gonna come up with. Hey, what kind of swimsuit would you want to see?
Me?
Yes, you. I'm curious.
Well, I prefer function over form. So, durable,
The best way to
maybe
make
made with
tracks is on
non-absorbent
Chocobo.
materials that allow for...
There you are. Okay, I've got a great activity for you. So the idea is to ride Kaima here and enjoy a romantic stroll
Whoa,
along
look
the
at the
beach.
eyes.
Aww.
It's a golden chocobo.
But that on its own sounds like a huge yawn fest. So try hunting for shells while you're at it. How about you bring me the
Hey,
largest
Master.
one you can find? Sound good? I'll be chilling back here, so you two run along and have yourselves one shell of a time.
I love puns.
I don't know about.
Need to go to the beach.
You, but this is definitely a first for me.
You've ridden them before.
I'm not talking about the chocobos.
Oh. You meant the shells, right?
Right. Wait a second. Are you nervous?
Well, what? Easiest job I've ever had.
The Merc's nervous.
I'd be nervous too if the woman I was falling in love with died. Dude, I bought the collector's edition. I almost dropped $400, and I was broke. But that was my gift to me for getting myself out of almost $20,000 in debt. I mean, I haven't taken the statue out of the box, but I'll be right back. Well, it's because I wanted the statue. But anyway, here it is. I'm keeping it in RFB, never removed from box at the moment because I don't have gloves. But yeah, Sephiroth statue's right here in the box. That's why I bought it. I had to miss out on part 1 with Cloud on his bike, but I got it. Oh. So just a regular macaw? Oh, the lady off of Magnolia, she had a bird just like that. Grandma saw her too. She was huge. I'll be right back. Oh, here it is. So the deluxe edition comes in this really huge box. Wait, dead ass on what? NRFB never removed from box. Yeah, but like I said, I bought the Sephiroth statue. That's why I did the whole pre-order. Yeah, it comes with a little mini soundtrack right here. It's like I love how everything's still CDs. It's great. The Grasslands, A New Journey Begins, Battle Edit, main theme of Final Fantasy VII, Farm Boy, On the Way, Follow the Black Robes, Mithril Golem, Junon, Costa de Sal with Heavy Hearts, and Lifestream, Fonts of Knowledge. Comes with the steel book case for your CD discs. Got Zack and Cloud on the front. I don't know if you can see it. Try my best. Oh yeah, I have the statue. I haven't opened it yet. And then you get a little art book, which I find really cool. I had to stop looking through it because it shows you character models, this and that, who's in here. It's like, oh, I need to stop. Titan. Oh, if Odin's in here, I just spoiled it for myself. Oh. Kuhata? Oh, I remember this. Yeah, see? Can't look through the book yet because it has some spoilers. Well, like I said, I would have I didn't have money at the time to drop the same amount of money for the Cloud on his bike statue. Otherwise, I would have done that. But like I said, I was like almost $20,000 in debt. And when I was still broke, getting myself out of debt, I bought the deluxe edition because that was basically my gift to me for getting myself out of $20,000 in debt. And that was my reward. Well, I mean, they mentioned Alexander in the game, the summon anyway, so that's not a bit of a spoiler.
Around here.
But first, clean up the trash.
Too bad.
The weaknesses.
It's on you.
Need my help, do you? Want some more? Gotta love it. Hope you don't mind if I fill you for a hole. Suck on this!
What's really cool about Rebirth is that your additional characters are in the background. You can see Goofy and
Suck on this!
Red 13 in the back. Tiff will be running around here somewhere too.
Jump on it, asshole! You got this!
I'll show you what I can. You've got this.
I got
You know, it's updated, it's remixed. Remember, this is no longer an ATB game, active time battle. You don't take your time. Oh, I'm a frog. You don't take your time at all anymore. Like, the slowdown is as much as ATB is going to get, but the reason why I say what I said about it,
this won't take long.
because it's meant for the more modern audience, not for a retro. Which kind of upsets me.
This ends here.
Oh yeah, when I find those live stream crystals, the music is beautiful. It's so gentle. It's like, you know, the you know when Aerith at the very beginning is looking at
All right, seashells. Ready or not, here we come.
Let's saddle up first.
like the music that plays when she looks at the live stream of the Mako little tube on the wall where it's just been destroyed. She's looking at that music. It's so peaceful. I think there's also a lot of other music that has to do with this too. And that's only because it's a remake and now you're able to explore a larger area. Got a strong beak to do that. This is not the shell you're looking for.
Whoa! I don't think I've ever seen a shell this big before. If these things are all this size,
My 8th
I
grade
bet the
teacher,
suckers who live in them would make for good eating.
she was digging in the sand at the beach, and she told me that
We could ask the locals.
she found a crab. I mean, not a crab, a clam that was like this big. She wanted to take it home. She's like, "Do you know why?" I was like, "Clam chowder." She goes, "Yeah, but because not the security, the
Don't you know what happens to people who say they don't care what their food tastes like?
the lifesaver
Spontaneously
saw the size of the clam that she found, and they tell her, "No, you can't take that home." She was really upset, and I don't blame her.
You're done.
Oh yeah, Costa del Sol. You just get off the ship of Junin.
One more shot!
This won't take long. Let's get this over with.
I just went back to kind of just do some side quests that I missed out on before I head off to the Gold Saucer.
That wasn't so bad.
That's the reason why I did it. I'm doing this.
It's so teeny tiny.
You know, a lot of troopers take half a shell with them when they head out on missions.
I know where this is going.
It's meant to be a keepsake for their partner, right? A symbol of their undying love.
And an omen of death for the trooper if anyone else sees either one, some people say.
Oh, that took a turn.
See, Aerith does want Cloud to die. Is that it right there? Really? You can't go in the water? That's stupid. I gotta watch to see if this bird gets out of her cage now. Really? I was right under it. I was right on top of it. Nope.
For sure.
Now! Keep it up! Ready? This ends here! Gotcha! Let's go!
Go on!
Suck on this!
I won't give up.
Come on.
Gotta be careful.
Let's do this.
You're up.
Suck on this!
It plays just like the original, it's just updated graphics. I haven't played it myself, but from what I've seen... Well, I'm sorry, I haven't played the remake myself. I have played the original.
No time to celebrate.
From what I've seen, it's exactly 1-for-1. You might have to Google if there's more content to it or not, but I think it's a 1-for-1. I wouldn't necessarily call this a 1-for-1 because there's a lot of new stuff added to it. Oh, did you also know that they said if they were to ever
Decent size one too.
remake Final Fantasy VI, it would take them 20 years.
Ready to go?
Are you sure?
Really? Leaving the decision to me? What about you, Cloud? Are you sure? This is the part where you're supposed to blurt out, I don't want to go back. I want to stay here with you. This date's DOA otherwise.
Okay, now you're just being mean.
Eh.
I'm not trying to be mean. Sorry.
Yeah, so Final Fantasy Remake came out in 2020. Final Fantasy Remake Rebirth Part 2 came out 2024. So we're probably going to get Part 3 in either 2028 or 2029.
Romance. Whoa.
Because of the huge expansion
Cute,
like they
right?
did with the remake.
Dang, that thing belongs in a museum or something.
They said if you are a true completionist, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth will take you about 100 to 200 hours to complete.
I can't help but wonder what is making her smile from ear to ear like that. Is it the shelves? Or... Ha! I've got it! Inspiration has finally struck. I know what to make. But before I go, swing by the fashion showcase. We want you front row center. See you there!
Well, it's ironic because Rebirth ends where Aerith dies, and then part 3 will be able to play the entirety of the game.
Easier to take in all the scenery.
I'm still steering.
Oh, fine.
So,
Got to be the man up front.
when Rebirth was finished, a statement had came out that if you are a true completionist, like for this game, it will take the person 100 to 200 hours to fully complete. I believe that's side quests, missions, hard mode, stuff like that if they did just like in the remake from the original. Because there's a lot of additional content. For me, I spent about almost 13 hours in Calm, the first area. 13 hours just to complete all of the side missions and quests and everything else.
Wanna shoot your shot?
Oh, this game's 160 gigabytes, by the way.
Love might be a game, but you'll never lose in this winning ensemble.
Wanna land a big catch? With this look, it'll be hook, line, and sinker.
Well, they need to make their money too. Like, look at GTA 5. That is the most expensive game ever made, and I believe it still is. And now that GTA 6 is coming out, oh no, it's these guys. And now that GTA 6 is coming out, that's probably the most expensive game ever made. I think it cost them about close to $600 million just to make GTA 5.
Come join our gym and muscle maximize.
Well, yeah, that's because the game wasn't that big. Now remember, you're packing a lot more details.
So, what did you think of the show? You were the inspo after all.
I absolutely loved it. But the two of us didn't do anything inspo-worthy. We just had fun.
That's what we wanted.
Happy couples get us inspired and fired up. Exactly.
So the reason why part 1 of the remake trilogy is in Midgar is because the directors, I guess they went around, they asked people, or like people who grew up with the game who actually became video game creators, that they stated that they wanted more things to do and explore in Midgar, which is why part 1 is just in Midgar and you can't go anywhere else because you want to explore it. You want to do these things, that, and everything else. It's more in depth. It's more detailed. There's so many more sights to see, so that's why part 1 ends after you leave Midgar, and then part 2 is just again where Aerith, dies.
Spot. It's a paradise where people come to create lifelong memories, and making sure they do is what we do best.
Yep.
So next time you swing by, promise to frolic in the waters.
Let's see, Final Fantasy VII
bask
Remake.
in the sun. Enjoy our town to its fullest, and leave with a smile.
See, Final Fantasy VII Remake is on 2 discs, and it's 100 gigabytes.
Is that Cloud?
Oh, hey! You trade the city for the beach, too?
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is on 2 discs, and it's 160 gigabytes.
And commissioning this year's new singlets from these talented young women. Oh, right. That reminds me. Stop by the training facility when you have a moment. We're in need of your particular skills.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, new are available in Corral. What are the prizes? Did he give me the time materia? Oh, what's that? Wind materia earring. Okay, I see. When did I get time materia?
See you next time.
Do I still have it? Dude, why didn't you tell me? Why did you not tell me? Oh, come on. I didn't know I could equip 2. You've been hiding this out from me, haven't you? Should I just go magic attack? Screw it. Oh, you can have 2 as well? Intergrade is just a little small side story with Yuffie in it, that's it. I'm not gonna lie, it's not... It's not great in my opinion. It's just DLC with Yuffie, that's all it is. Her little escapades to me are a little bit of the boring side. Oh, okay, cool. So I got time material. Oh, there it is. Oh, and barrier, that's right. So you get new materia too, like this one's both fire and ice. You know what? Don't beat yourself up. Just remember this. I love this game so much. Okay? You ready? That I will be buying this again when it comes out on the computer. Because I am crazy like that. Yep. Because I can mod the game. Monsters will drop more experience points. More AP. I'll also be able to have custom equipment, just like in the remake one when I modded it. Because you have equipment items that maximize all of your gun slot for materia, your armor. There's also some really overpowered armor that puts all your stats up to 9,999. So just imagine just one-shotting everything. Yeah, there's a program on the computer. It's called Vortex. And if you read the instructions, what it gives you, and you go down the line, you will actually be able to mod your video games with no problem. I mean, I don't fully understand on how to mod, but if something's able to walk me through it, or I ask my friends, they usually help me out, which is really great of them to do so. I can't create mods if that's what you're asking me. From what I read, they said that it will come out during the end of May of this year, and then a lot of speculations also say that it won't come out until next year, but the deadline from what I've been seeing, it's May 29th.
Any materia the master
Tick-tock, 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 taco time!
Nope, May of this year.
Got a furry friend who needs. It's time to
Platinum earrings, silver collar. I don't know. Alright, let's just go see what Johnny's up to.
Step right up. We've got the best selection in custom.
It's gonna cost the same amount of money. It's gonna cost $69.99. But what's really cool is that because it will be ported over the computer, that there's usually an instant discount. Usually 10, 20%, 25 if you're lucky. But I know a website, because when Resident Evil 4 Remake was coming out for the computer, and like there was this website I went to where it has huge savings on video games. So I bought Resident Evil 4 for $59.99. I could have bought that game for less than $24, but I didn't because I didn't have money at the time. Dude, you have no idea how many times I bought Final Fantasy IV.
Figured it might. While it's a far
I have bought Final Fantasy IV on Super Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, the Pixel version on the computer, the release of the 3D remake on the computer. I bought it on the PlayStation Portable. I probably have bought more Final Fantasy IV games than I probably have any other Final Fantasy game. Oh, and Final Fantasy IV, the After Years. Yeah, so probably all the money I've spent on all these versions of Final Fantasy IV probably equal the same amount of money I bought Rebirth for, like the whole package.
Get something? Or
About
did you just miss the
almost
unbeatable
$400
ambiance of my seaside paradise? Either way, I'm glad you're here, because I was actually hoping to ask you for a little favor.
Oh, it's really good. I love it. It's actually one of my favorites. Believe it or not, it's Final Fantasy IV and then 7, but Final Fantasy 7 is my favorite video game of all time. Favorite Japanese role-playing game of all time.
Ah, if only, my dear bro. Kind of the opposite problem, actually. Oh, Johnny, a name thou hast claimed is thine. But if thou truly Johnny
Oh, but
be,
if you
then
like
who,
Final
pray
Fantasy
tell, am
IV and you like the fact that Cecil
yeah,
goes from a
it's your
dark
classic
paladin,
existential
a
crisis.
dark
You
knight
get
to
the
a
idea.
paladin because of the class change. If you like that, I would suggest Final Fantasy Tactics.
Beds have all been made. What's next?
Huh?
Oh, hey, bro.
The leaf on the
I
head.
told you to stay out of sight. You're just gonna confuse them.
But you're screwed
Aren't
up,
you
dude.
supposed to be out shopping anyway? Go on, shoot.
Yuffie.
How come he gets to talk to my bro and I don't? So unfair.
Ha!
See what I have to deal with?
You a ninja.
This wouldn't have anything to do with me using my ninja skills to create a bunch of clones, would it?
Turns out a few of them managed to stick around somehow. And I think they might have even multiplied.
Oh no.
I mean, I never doubted my amazing abilities, but even I didn't realize I was capable of doing that.
All
But
right.
hey, look on the bright
Let's let them finish the
At least you
conversation,
aren't
then I'll
short-staffed.
explain Final Fantasy
Oh,
Tactics.
but I am. I sent a crew to fetch materials and haven't heard a word from them since. Turns out I can't rely on myself. My other selves. I'm begging you, bro. You gotta help me out here. A Johnny's a wild beast that can't be tamed. You know that. There's no telling what sort of havoc these bad boys might wreak.
Maybe we should lend him a hand?
Well, this is your fault
Fine.
after all, Yuffie.
Yes! I knew I could count on you, bro! I sent them off to the Costa Falls to look for materials for the renovations. I want to start there.
So anyway, Final Fantasy Tactics, no joke, takes a lot of inspiration from Game of Thrones. I am not even exaggerating. The original first Game of Thrones book came out in 1996. Final Fantasy Tactics came out in 1997. So if you love Game of Thrones, Final Fantasy Tactics is just like that. You have a lot of betrayal. Well, there's no incest. That's not what I'm getting at. So there's definitely no incest in there. It's just two houses, the northern sky and the southern sky. The Hukutin and whatever they're called in the original. So they're trying to rule over each other, but they can't do it because of all these factors that are coming in, you know, food, famine, blah, 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 this and that. And then they come across a legend, the Zodiac legend. Yeah, ooh, what's that? The Zodiac signs, quite literally, the Zodiacs. All 13 of them. Yes, believe it or not, there is 13. Ophinicus is the one that everyone keeps forgetting about. So it's a Japanese role-playing game You're allowed up to 5 characters on the map, and you try to defeat all the characters, and then you win and move on to the next mission. That's what they are. You move on to the next mission, and you just keep going and going and going, and the story unfolds, and it's just like Game of Thrones. Well, they did remake Final Fantasy IV. It's on the 3D. It's on the Nintendo DS. But if you're talking about like something like this, oh yes, I would definitely love to see Final Fantasy IV like this. Oh, Final Fantasy IX's getting a remake. Final Fantasy X's getting a remake. From what I've been reading, Final Fantasy XVII comes out next year. Yes, you heard me right. Final Fantasy XVII comes out next year. Yep, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, whatever. And Ophiuchus is one of them. Because yes, that is the 13th zodiac sign. That's the one everyone forgets.
Bro, what are you doing here?
Well,
Johnny sent me to check on you guys, help you find materials.
that would be great.
That was pretty smart of me. No one knows me better than myself.
This whole synchronized talking thing is kind of creepy.
It is.
We had actually already gathered everything we needed, but then we ran into some fiends and had to zipline for our lives. So unless they took our stuff for some weird reason, everything should still be right where we dropped it. We think. You'll help us get it all
Yes.
back.
The most common one that everyone keeps forgetting about is Ophiuchus. That's the 13th zodiac sign. And yes, it is in Final Fantasy Tactics. Now, the one thing about Final Fantasy Tactics, though, is that your zodiac signs actually do have an advantage over someone else, and their gender also has an advantage over someone else. So, say for example, okay, so perfect example, I'm a Sagittarius. What's my opposite sign of a Sagittarius? What is my opposite sign? Sorry, hang on. Hang on, I gotta stop the spam texting. Let's see. Opposite zodiac sign of Sagittarius. Okay, so Gemini. Sagittarius is opposite or 6 signs apart from Gemini, the 3rd sign of the zodiac. And so this is how this game works. So if there is a Gemini male and there is a Sagittarius male, they deal the least amount of damage towards somebody. Meaning that if I deal 25 damage to somebody else, and if I come across this person, then that means I will deal less damage. However, if it is a female, then I will deal increased damage to her. Let's see. Sagittarius is opposite. Okay, I already read that part. See, we love to say that the opposites attract, and they do, especially when it comes to this naturally free-spirited, adventure-loving pair. However, they are not without their differences. Both lovers of knowledge, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, so. So if you go down the line, you'll find out what you work with and what you don't. But that's just in the game. So yeah, so in the video game Final Fantasy Tactics, as a Sagittarius male, if you come across a Gemini female, you will have an advantage because that also applies to your teammates as well, because you'll be able to heal them more. The bonus status effects, you know, the ones that give you positive, like defending, like protect. Like protect, for example, if you cast protect on a male Gemini, there might be a 32% chance on your ally that it activates, but if you cast a protect spell on a female Gemini, that 32% could jump all the way up to like 84. because of the compatibility. Like, it's very complicated, but it's
The more
easy.
pieces you pick up, the better off me and me'll be. Having our bro help out's like having
But yeah, if you
100
type in
of us.
Ophinicus,
Even better. Throw
Zodiac
100
sign,
Johnnies
it'll
in a
tell you
fight
all
and
about
we'd
it.
still get our asses kicked. We'd be
I believe
so
that's how you
scared
pronounce
we'd
it,
run before the
Ophinicus.
fight began.
See, I may not believe in the zodiac signs and whatnot, but at least I know what the 13th one is. Unlike a lot of people. Ophinicus, zodiac sign. Ophinicus.
Having our
Ophinicus,
bro help
zodiac
out's
sign.
like having 100 of us. Even better.
Crap, I
Throw
don't know how to
100
spell it.
Johnnies in a fight and we'd still
it's
get our asses kicked. We'd be so
O-P-H-I-
scared we'd run before
Ophinicus.
the fight began.
Ophiuchus. I think it's Ophinicus. Oh, it means serpent bearer? Oh, that's why a serpent was holding the... Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Having our bro help out's like having 100 of us. Even better. Throw 100 Johnnies in a fight and we'd still get our asses kicked. We'd be so scared we'd run before
Ophinicus, the
fight
serpent
began.
bearer constellation. The 13th zodiac sign. Sweet. Yeah, so I would highly give it a chance, dude. Oh, it's also being remastered or remade as well, which is really great because I can't wait. It's one of my favorite tactical games. Yes, it's a tactical game. It's not anything like this.
Are you pulling our legs here,
Here, let me
bro?
type it in for
Come
you.
on, don't leave us hanging. We need your help. Having our bro help out's like having 100 of us. Even better.
That's
Throw
how you spell
100
it.
Johnnies in a fight and we'd still get our asses kicked. We'd be so scared we'd run before the fight began.
This is gonna be tough with just us. Oh, maybe I could make some calls with me and you to help out.
That is a terrible idea.
No, it's not. It's actually a good idea.
I think you meant to say a terrific idea. Come on, Cloud.
So, you find anything, bro? They ought to be all around the zip lines, right where we dropped them. You'd be doing us a solid.
All the zip lines.
Are you pull? Come on, don't leave.
Zip lines.
I think we'd have better luck over there. If it's not materia, I'm not interested. Hey, Cloud!
Because it's I forgot the reason why they leave it out, but it is part of the 13th zodiac. It's just not very common. I think for the star constellations, for the navigations, I don't think it was very common. So the ones that were mapped out, the 12 that we know, those were the common ones that were reused. Oh, 1 out of 8? Oh. See, this is exactly what a remake should have been, should be, always. Oh, and if you like Final Fantasy Tactics, I would also highly suggest playing Tactics Ogre. Plays just like Final Fantasy Tactics, and it's really good. Oh, there was a painting in church, I believe that was like recently discovered a couple of years ago, or recently in our time, that they moved a painting, and there was another painting behind it, and then there was a knight fighting off a dragon. And it was like, oh, why did they hide the painting? Oh, I don't know, maybe because dragons actually existed? Speaking of dragons, they also, scientists may actually have discovered that dragons are indeed real. They have found the very first fossilized dragon. See, it's funny that you say that, because in Final Fantasy Tactics, that's exactly what happens. The bearer of the Zodiac Stones, they transform into the monster, from what the stone is. But like Sagittarius is not going to be a centaur. They actually. Oh, this music right here. But yeah, you'll fight demon creatures that are based off of the stones. I love this music. It's so peaceful. I would love for someone to be like, oh, how many zodiac signs are? And I say 13, like, you're wrong. Like, you know, look it up, dude. There's 13. Or Dudette. You're like, look it up, Dudette. There's 13. I gotta go travel around the area for a stupid zip line. Is that a zip line? You know, it's strange, like, a lot of people believe in that stuff, but I don't. And I have some proof as to reason why it's false. So, I'm a Sagittarius. There's a lot of female Sagittariuses that I get along with. However, my ex, who is a Sagittarius, her and I do not see eye to eye. My dad is a Taurus. My mom's a Taurus. We should be enemies, and we are. Just like me and a male Sagittarius, we're usually enemies, but I'm not an enemy with a male Sagittarius. Also, bringing that up as well, is my best friend's a Taurus, and we get along very well. So, like, that's why I don't believe in the zodiac signs for what they represent through our quote-unquote guidance as a human being. Is because both my ex and I are Sagittariuses, because she's only 11 days older than I am. And if that was true, then I would have had the motive and drive that she had as a Sagittarius, where I do not have any drive. And I am a Sagittarius. We're both are. It's just solely based on the person. It has nothing to do with your sign. Like, I even told her straight out, like, I don't believe in the zodiac signs. They don't they don't determine who and what I am and what I do. Only I do that. She was like, oh, you just don't want to believe in something that actually is true. I was like, no, I'm not going to believe in something that's actually not true. That's also like if you take the... I'm not trying to be a downer. I just want everyone to know. I am definitely not trying to be a downer. It's just something I just don't particularly believe in. Like, I believe in ghosts. I don't believe in zodiac signs. But that's not the point. So, like, you know, it's just like everyone out there. I don't want them to be like, oh, I'm hating on them because they're a zodiac sign believer. Like, no, like, I meet a lot of people out there. It's a conversation I actually am willing to have. But I'm not going to destroy your beliefs on it. If that's what you want to believe, by all means, believe it. I'm not going to snap you out of it. I'm not going to smack you upside the head of it because of something that you like and that you believe in. That's not me. If that's something you really enjoy and it makes you happy, then by all means, man, you keep doing your thing. Like, one guy came in here, he's like, oh, I hate Final Fantasy games, blah, blah, blah. Why are they remaking trash or like whatever? I was just like, well, they might think it's trash, but I don't. It's like me, you know, I was about to ask that person, was like, well, do you play Call of Duty games? If they say yes, it's like, so how do you enjoy playing the same game recycled over and over and over again? Yes, I won't lie, there are a lot of Final Fantasy games where there are the use of crystals. Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 3, I think, 4, 5. 6 uses crystals, but that allows you to learn spells and summons and whatnot, so I will add that in there. But, you know, it is what it is. But see, like I said, like I believe in ghosts. You may not believe in ghosts. So what's the problem with me believing in ghosts? And what's the problem with you not believing in ghosts? There is no problem. It's just, what's this? You know, it's just what we believe in. But yeah, if we're gonna get on strange things, you know, it's like people who are into BDSM. I'm not into that. People who are into that, that noise stimulation, I'm not into that. It's like, it's gonna sound weird. One perfect example of this is because, like, I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man's my favorite superhero of all time. Spider-Man is my idol, this and that and everything else. One of the girls I used to work with when I worked at a previous casino, she asked me if I get off on that. I was like, no, I don't. She goes, you don't wear a suit or do anything, you know, with your woman or whatever? I was like, no, because for me, enjoying a superhero that much, but me also saying that, like, well, to me that's weird and creepy, then, you know, it just shows to me that it's just weird and creepy. People out there like that clown stuff. I'm not going to say the full word, but people like it. It's the most common thing out there. Sorry. People enjoy it. It's weird, but, you know, you do your thing. Oh, you want to hear something weird about me? I have to wear socks to bed so I don't sweat. Yes, I know it sounds stupid for an excuse to wear socks to bed. Yeah, you're right, and I should not be wearing socks to bed, but I have to wear socks to bed. So. I don't really care about politics either. It's like one time I was talking about Trump, and one of my supervisors when I worked at Starbucks pulled me aside. She goes, you can't talk about Trump. You can't talk about politics. It upsets people, this and that. I was like, I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking about a human being. And if that's wrong to talk about another human being with someone immediately suggesting that it's politics and or you know, it sets them off, like, I'm sorry, like, I have that right to talk about it, and I'm talking about another human being. I am not talking about politics. Well, another reason why I don't discuss politics is because, one, I know nothing about it, and two, it's kind of funny that I say that. It's because I would definitely try to become president of the United States. Fix this country. Give the American people something to believe in again. Do what Poland does. But, you know, again, it's just your thing. I'm not saying like your thing in particular, but you know where I'm going at with this. You know, you understand. But yes, dude, this game is just beautiful. Just listen to the relaxing music. You get to explore. It's a delight. You know, it's funny that you say that because I had told a person at work, the one I currently work for now, I had told him that if I had powers, I would end all war and famine, get the country out of debt, you know, just stuff like this. She goes, oh, you want to live in a... I was also telling her that for everyone out there who's deformed, who has a cleft lip, or like, you know, a missing body parts, they're gimps. That's what a gimp is. Unfortunately, yes, I know a lot of people may not also like that word, but that is what they're called. Sorry if you don't like it. You have people out there, again, you know, that were like born without limbs or something. What I would do is I would wish for them to be wholesome, but I would also make it to where that they would not have the memory of them ever living or being like that, to where they were like, oh, I've always had a normal lifestyle. I would make it to where it's not perfect, but I would make it to where everything's just a little bit more enjoyable. But yes, this is exactly what it is. It's a pipe dream. I'm not going to wish for a perfect world. Everyone would probably be like, well, why don't you want to wish for a perfect world? Well, then where's the fun in it if it's a perfect? How much fun would you seriously have if something was perfect? Like, look at Squidward in that one episode of SpongeBob. He lived in the perfect utopia that he's always wanted. He became miserable. That's a prime example of why I wouldn't do it right there. I would rewrite their memory to where they would think that they were always normal. They've always had their limbs, because the reason why I would do that is I just want them just to feel normal. Like I want to feel normal. Believe it or not, I do not feel normal. Like I have extremely bad eyesight. I would love one day, just one day, where I could see perfectly clear, even though yes, I know I use the word perfect. But I would just love to be able to see this world without the use of glasses or contacts and properly see everything. But I can't. I have to use correctional lenses. I have to use glasses. I hate wearing glasses. If I wear glasses, I don't feel normal. But if I wear contacts, I feel normal. Does that make sense? Yeah, the Squidville, the episode with Squidward. I mean, that was a perfect world. That's what he wanted, but he hated it. It was miserable. I don't know the actual episode name of it, though. But yeah, like I said, get rid of hunger, get rid of diseases, get rid of the stuff that people no longer want. It's not making the world perfect, it's just making it a more enjoyable place to be in. I mean, would you be able to do a lot more if your country was out of debt? Yes. Exactly, but we do need to get rid of diseases. We do need to get rid of you know, famine. We need to get rid of plagues. We need to get rid of all this. We need to do a lot of good stuff. But that's why, you know, I said I would not make the world perfect, because then everyone would just be miserable. Be like that one guy from that one Marvel movie where he like controls everybody's mind and they're living in a perfect utopia. No, just nothing goes wrong. Nothing bad ever happens. Everyone lives in peace. Yeah, exactly. That world, the world I would wish for, would be extremely well balanced, because because people want to be happy, not miserable. If you live in a perfect world, are you really going to be happy, or are you going to still be miserable? Yes, the Marvel movie. The Eternals, that's what it was called. I couldn't think of it because I don't like that movie. It's really bad. It's way too slow paced. No, it's not the fact that it is directed by a woman. It's just that movie is ridiculously boring and slow. But it does do a very good job keeping up and being with Marvel standards. Yes, that one guy that controls everybody's mind, and he just practically makes a perfect world. Like, I would never do that. Like, you need your free will. See, I'm trying to look for these lookouts. Get Johnny his friggin' supplies. That's the one I'm trying to get up to. Oh, I was going in the right direction. See, here's what I would have done. Instead of depleting half of the population, why don't you double, triple, or quadruple the resources that we originally had?
That's the last of them, right?
Why didn't he make it to where, like, lakes that were dry, why didn't he just snap his fingers to fill them all back up? Clean the oceans of oil. You know, why didn't he do anything like that? You don't have to destroy. He literally could have just doubled, tripled, or quadrupled, you know, all the natural resources, and everyone would be able to, you know, live. But if you also notice in Guardians of the Galaxy, you know, when they scan the individuals, like Quill, Gamora, and all that, if you look in the bottom of the screen, it says that she is the sole survivor. Everybody on her planet died. She's the sole survivor of her entire race.
Whoa. Honestly, we don't even remember collecting this much stuff. You're incredible. You got that right. Our bro's a cut above. I guess we better get this haul back to our palace, kinda, sorta by the sea.
Which means our work here is done, right?
Well, since you asked, a couple of the other Johnnies went looking for parts to fix the boiler.
Wait, there's more of you?
Yep, and I bet they could really use your help. Think they were headed toward one of those old Republic-era factories. Tell them Johnny says hi. It's a thing we do.
Well, that's okay. But yeah, like I said, you don't have to destroy a population.
Hey, Johnny said that you needed my help.
Just double up the food, the water,
No, I didn't. Wait,
medicine.
you? Not me. So you're saying it was me? No way. You're too stubborn to ask for help. Hey, you talking shit about me?
Yeah.
You two are a riot. Have you thought about starting a two-man show? I bet it'd be a smash hit, right?
I haven't seen
So?
Ant-Man Quantum Leap yet.
Well, we were looking for a part to help us.
But don't worry
repair
about
the boiler.
spoilers. I'm okay
But
with
it turns
spoilers.
out nobody makes it anymore. Then we thought, why don't we just make it ourselves? So to do that, we're hunting for a transmuter chip.
Any luck?
Ooh.
Sure wish we had a chocobo right about now.
Okay, I'll take it from here.
Sweet! We're looking for instructions on how to craft a boiler valve. And if you find one of those
I'll
chips,
definitely
feel
watch
free
it
to
when I
just
get
transmute a valve
Disney
yourself.
Plus. Ooh,
You trying to give
since
us
my
even more
expenses
work?
are actually doing
You're the
quite
best.
well, not as of lately, but because I'm no longer in debt,
We don't
maybe
need a chocobo,
the first
'cause
week,
we can
no,
be
sorry,
our
yeah, my
own
first
chocobo.
check in May,
Hey, that's cool.
I will definitely be able to get myself Disney Plus.
Johnny.
Yeah, I heard he got fired too, but then I read that they're going to be bringing him back.
Oh, baby, this is it! That boiler is as good as fixed. Hot, steamy showers in every room.
Well, we should probably report back to Johnny now that we've bailed out all the others.
Actually, there's one more. Said he wanted to give the hotel royal flair by putting the Tonberry King's crown on display. Last we heard, he was desert-bound. Hope he's not dying of thirst or knife wounds. You wouldn't mind going to check on him for us.
Not at all.
You're the best! Well, we got a boiler to fix. Our other life is in your hands, bro.
Did you say Tom Berry? I hate Tom Berries. Oh yeah, here's the map. Can I go to the other region? Nope. Oh, that's where he's at. Would you be able to enlighten me, please? Good sir. What, people just hate on the poor guy? Is that what this is about? Oh, now I can mug. Sweet. Just wondering when that was going to level up.
Is that a mirage? I can't believe you're here, bro!
Me neither.
Well, I'm glad you are. You see, we're renovating the hotel, and I thought a Tonberry King's crown would give the place that palatial feel. But it's, somewhere over there. Rumor has it, the Tonberry King lives somewhere nearby. But there's no way your boy Johnny can get through the desert on foot. Listen, bro, I don't know if you were planning to check out the dunes, but if you are, you'd really be doing me a
that's why they
solid if you
fired
brought me
that
back
white
that
voice
crown.
actor who was
Preferably
doing
in
the
its
voice
pristine
of
condition
Cleveland
possible.
Brown, because why are you having a white man do the voice of a black
I
man?
hope you know
So
a way
yes,
to the desert
continue.
Because I sure don't. Over the mountains? Or something?
Oh, your kindness is bringing me to tears, bro. I eagerly await your safe and fruitful return. Just don't keep me waiting too long. We Johnnies are delicate flowers that wilt in the desert heat.
Well, that's why I have a chocobo and you don't. That's why I couldn't go over there. There's a lot now. You know, I was actually really upset. Okay, the one thing I get upset about the most, this is probably going to sound really stupid. If you're adapting foreign cartoons and turning them into live action movies, you should not cast white actors. You should be casting Japanese actors, because that is not an American intellectual property, and Americans have no business portraying Japanese characters if they are not Japanese. That's not American intellectual property. Wow, there's a lot of Intel towers over here. Holy crap. Well, see, you're going to love this. Do you know the story with Samuel L. Jackson portraying Colonel Nick Fury? I mean, Colonel Nick Fury is a white character in the comic books, correct? Well, Colonel Nick Fury is also a black character in the comic books, correct? But do you know why Samuel L. Jackson was playing as Colonel Nick Fury? Now remember, he's still a black man playing as a white character. However, somebody had actually, based off of Colonel Nick Fury, they took all of Samuel L. Jackson's likeliness and they put him in the comic books as a black Colonel Nick Fury. Well, what they didn't realize is that Samuel L. Jackson reads comic books. So he went to Disney and Marvel Studios and he asked them, why am I in this comic book? Disney and Marvel started crapping their pants because Samuel L. Jackson can legally sue Disney and Marvel for taking his likeliness against his own will, and they cannot get away with that by law. So he could have sued them. So what they did is that they made Samuel L. Jackson sign a 9-movie contract as Colonel Nick Fury to avoid lawsuits and so much other crap, because Disney was going to lose that lawsuit. So if anybody makes a comic book about you and it's based off about you, your life, this and that and everything else, you must be paid royalties for it and everything else, because if it gets made into a motion picture, this or that or anything else, you can legally sue them.
Oh, I bet you'll just yoink the crown right. Just don't keep me waiting too long.
Where
We
is it?
Johnnies are delicate flowers that wilt in the dip.
That's the story of how and why Samuel L. Jackson played and portrayed Colonel Nick Fury, where the original actor that played Colonel Nick Fury, believe it or not, was David Hasselhoff. Yeah, it was like a Captain America movie, like the 1970s, like late 70s, early 80s or something like that. That was the very, 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 very first, I believe, Marvel movie ever made. That's the full story too. Like I said, it's amazing. Like, who cares if a character's skin color is different from what they portrayed as the actors? Just let them play it. However, but when it comes to Japanese or foreign intellectual properties, do not cast white actors that do not fit the role for it. Please cast the Japanese actors. That's not right. That is wrong. But yeah, like I said, they would have lost that lawsuit. The guy who put him in the comic book would have been sued. Marvel and Disney would have been sued. And they've all would have had to pay him money because he would have won that hands down. Alright, so. Where is this so-called desert? Hang on, let me just Google this real quick. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Where is the Tonberry King? Oh, brr. That's right. Okay, I don't know why I did that. I need to find more of the life spring. The life springs. Oh, there's a total of 6, and I've only found 2. Oh, that explains a lot. You know why? It's because of these. So the life springs are probably in that area. So I do have to go all the way around. Oh, okay. Here, let me show you how big this map is, by the way. I'm exceeding well over an hour of gameplay, but that's fine. Oh my god, I think after that, dude, Samuel L. Jackson probably would have been the richest human being on the planet. Like, more rich than Elon Musk. And he's the only one I know that's the richest on this planet at the moment. But I think somebody did beat him. Someone is more rich than Elon Musk.
Where's my next drop-off spot?
Nah, he was a good man about it. I mean, if it's based off of your likeliness as that character, why not play the character? Oh, dude, Samuel L. Jackson made so much money, and he's hardly ever in any of the those movies.
How many times do I have to?
I think I want to say he probably has maybe less than a half-hour running time in like all those movies, except for Miss Marvel.
Hang loose. We offer once we arrive in port, but you'll be in good hands all the way to your destination.
Holy crap. Yeah, I'm going to show you the world map real quick because I'm going over an hour in the stream. I'm going to take about maybe 20 minutes to myself, and then I will be back. All right, so you ready for the map? Check this out, dude. This is Calm, by the way, in the grasslands. This is all of Calm / the grasslands. Right? I'm gonna waste my guild just for you.
Spare your legs and catch your eye.
Alright, here's Junon. Oh, dude, you have no idea how huge this map is. Here's the Junon area. There are some things I haven't completed yet. So I showed you this area up over here. Oh, here we go. This is what I've explored so far. This is what I was trying to show you. Oh, dude, I cannot wait to get the high wind. So, yeah.
So, need a lift somewhere?
I'm not really going to show you under Junin because it's just a city inside of the Junin area. And to me, that's kind of just a waste of time. And I'm still not done with this place yet. Alright, so it looks like I need to... Maybe I do need to go to the gold saucer. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, I'm going to teleport myself here. If I can find a teleport point. Okay, so I just got on chapter 7. I had to look at this. So Final Fantasy Remake has 18 chapters. Final Fantasy Rebirth has 14 chapters. Obviously 4 less from the original. I'm on chapter 7. Okay. I explored all these areas. I have put 33 hours into this video game. And I just got halfway through the game. And if there's a hard mode, and I'm playing that, if I take about 90 hours for this whole first playthrough, like getting everything, I just want to get everything because it's not the fact I'm looking to become a completionist. I just want it. So,
I hope you won't mind.
That's that. I'm going to be perfectly clear on that one. I just want the stuff.
I've observed that world intel collection.
So let's say I get up to 90 hours. Well, if I play hard mode, because they usually give you additional content in hard mode. So you basically, it's like Diablo, you unlock the post-game, in-game. So now you have that to do. So I'm probably going to do that. And I'm already on the 26th part of the stream. And I'm just now getting to the gold saucer. Oh, Kingdom Hearts has nothing on this. Anyway, alright, so like I said, I'm going to stop this right here. I'm going to give myself about 20 minutes, definitely less than that. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this, so please take care, have a wonderful one, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.